Kawasha, formerly known as the infamous Ghetto Public School Washington Junior High, located between downtown and the heart of the Barras community. It was Spanish class. The teacher took roll. Maria Chavez, here. Jose Gonzalez, here. Roberto Enrique Vicente Montoya de la Cruz, here. And then Mercedez Holtry. Her accent changed quicker than my face turned red. Señorita, are you sure you're supposed to be in here? It hit me. I was considered a gringa. Even though my blood was just as Latino as theirs, my skin wasn't exactly brown and my Spanish needed fluency. Damn, if only they knew who raised me. My grandparents raised me. I grew up speaking Spanish on the only house-painted flamingo pink on the block. I grew up eating burnt tortillas and leftover beans. I'd watch my grandmother make a work of art out of masa and pork dripped in red, making dozens in a pot bigger than the country she came from. I grew up with taste buds for picoso engraved in my tongue because nothing tastes as good without chili. I grew up listening to the sounds of guitar strumming, yelling gritos that came from the core. I listened to the mariachi while I watched my grandparents fall in love all over again. I grew up with legends of Pancho Villa and sensations like Selena, and I was taught to move my hips like a washing machine. Celebrations filled the streets of Old Town. We got ansias when her name reached the tip of someone's tongue. La Llorona made our little ones go mimis, and us older ones curious enough to roam the ditch at night only to find a shadow in the eyes of paranoia. I grew up sleeping on furniture that came from flea markets and selling burritos at yard sales for $1 a piece. My grandfather was the super duper fix-it man. Papa, my radio broke. Ay, no te preocupes, mija. I'll fix it with the duct tape. Everything we owned was hand-me-downs. I grew up smacking the heck out of piñatas and singing las mañanitas at the top of my lungs, and when I fall and scrape my knee, they put a band-aid of words to make it better. Sana, sana, colita de rana. Feel better mañana, something like that. I grew up lighting candles by the Virgen de Guadalupe. Out of respect to my grandmother, we said goodbye. En el nombre del Padre, del Hijo, del Espíritu Santo. Amen. So, tell me why. Why is it that me and the pendejo chewing on his pencil next to me, we brought up the exact same way as she has the nerve to ask me if I'm in the right class? Is it because mi español no es perfecto, or because my beautiful mother married a man whose last name came from a white man's province? Either way, I am proud of the name I was given. I am not a white girl nor a wetback. I'm not a gringa, I'm not a spick, I'm not a cracker, I'm not a beaner. The list goes on, take your pick. I could care less if you classify me as a Latina, Chicana, Hispana, Mexicana, no me importa, because I grew up with pride in the young lady I had become, and if only she knew who raised me, she'd know the answer to her question. Señorita, are you sure you're supposed to be in this class? I looked her straight in the eyes. Sí, señora, I am exactly where I belong. Thank you.